What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Welcome to my Tropic Thunder Commando build. I called this build Tropic Thunder because there's a movie that was made in 2008 called Tropic Thunder, which was an action comedy. It was like sort of warlike, sorta, and it was funny. But there were like a ton of explosions, and like fighting and stuff in action, and that's what the Commando is. He's funny. He's a laughing stock. He's not as good as the other characters. I'm being mean, but he's also, you know, a commando. He's like a soldier. He fights. He doesn't do bad. Don't worry. This damage. I mean, not this damage. This build gets up some pretty great damage. I'm not gonna lie. I just find the commando boring, and I don't like him, especially with all the other characters there are to choose from, like a Mechromancer. Because I love the Mechromancer. Now, let's and also Tropic Thunder, Thunder keyword there. Everything I'm using in this build is basically explosive, so it sounds like thunder. It's like crazy. It's awesome. It's great. Torg would be proud. Torg would be proud. Now, let's get into this. Let's get into this. No, not there. Nothing's in there. Although you could put something in there, and I'll tell you what's not important. Impact, bonus gun damage, melee damage. Not really for the melee, but the gun damage. If you want to make a commando melee build, have this skill. If not, oh well. If you want gun damage. Basically, you're just doing this for gun damage. That melee build thing was a shout out to a certain subscriber. Um, Expertise. Look at that weapon swap speed. It's great. Your aim speed is really great. I don't really aim too often, so at least with this character. So or any of my characters, to be honest, I don't aim. I don't like aiming. But oh well, it still helps. And movement speed is all great. And if you have a greed with this, let's see you pop on a greed here. I'll show you real quick. See if I get this to work. I'm going to assume it's going to work rather well. Get a greed. And since... Wait a second. You're supposed to be able to move faster than you can run. I could have sworn you could go faster. Maybe that's what a certain class mod. Well, basically, you're aiming down your sights and you can move faster. With the interfacer and the greed, you can aim down your sights and you will not move any slower. You'll keep your regular speed, so you could technically move faster with it. I don't know. I can't remember how I got it to work. I remember you were able to move really fast. I see people using that. It's crazy. Not nearly as fast as like a siren or anything, but it's kind of cool. But the skill obviously is not just for that. It's for all of its bonuses. Metal Storm. This is a great kill skill to have. Basically, when you kill an enemy, you get amazing fire rate bonuses, especially if you have 10 out of 5. I'd recommend 10 out of 5. And I'd also recommend the Ranger class mod. The Legendary Ranger class mod. Very recommended. The Commando needs all the help he can get, to be honest. And, yeah. Look at that. 120% fire rate bonus and 150% recoil reduction. That is great. Especially with like big Torg weapons like these. They have a ton of recoil. Battlefront, while your saber turret is deployed, you deal increased damage, which is nice because your turret is your main form of slagging here. The turret is, I only use the turret for its slagging capabilities. That's pretty much it. And for aggroing the enemy. So when it is out, might as well get bonus gun damage and grenade damage and I guess melee damage while you're ripping them apart and your turret's slagging them. So it works well. It works well. I had 2 extra points. I popped them in here in steady. Just, recoil reduction, grenade damage. Why not? Oh, longbow. Because it basically, look at your turret deploy range. Yeah, you could throw this thing pretty far. It's great. It's great for getting your turret exactly where you need it to be, and it gives it bonus health, which is nice because you want it to survive as long as possible. Do or die, you could throw grenades while in fight for your life. This saves me at some point in the video. There are no enemies around. I'm on the top story. Well, not top story, but like I'm on like a balcony above or a catwalk, and there are only enemies below me, and I can't hit them from where I'm at with my guns. So the grenades are able to go, like I'm able to throw my longbow grenades through the railing, and it saves my life. You'll see. You'll see. Wait. Yeah. And, bonus rocket launcher damage. And grenade damage. Which is nice. Mainly I just have it, Both of those help, but, just for throwing grenades and fight for your life is helpful enough. Ranger makes you just about better at everything. With this class mod, you get plus 10% in all of these areas, which is great. Without it, it's plus 5%. And, yeah, this is why I really recommend a Legendary Ranger class mod, because all the bonuses, this class mod just gives you bonuses on all of his gun damage stuff. It's great. Nuke, 1 out of 1, why not? It's not that bad. Not that great either. Sentry increases the number of the shots that your turret can fire. Or, I say turret, and that may annoy some people, but I say it turret. I say it like turret. This is a shout out to you, Hunter Locust. I say turret, and I'm proud. Or, okay, I'll try to say turret. Turret. Also, it increases the duration, which is good, because you want it out as long as possible to proc your battlefront right there. Ready. Increases your reload speed. That's cool too. Especially, toy weapons, they take a second to reload there. So, not a second. They take a good amount of time. It helps. Ready helps. And it's a good skill. I just didn't want to put anything into survival, but you can if you want. Willing. Improves your shield recharge rate and shield recharge delay. Very nice, very nice. Sorry if I heard the kid in the background. But yeah. You get a nice plus 75% recharge rate. That's very fast. Depending on your shield, that is. I'm rocking the Sham in here, so it helps out pretty well. And, definitely takes down the delay. Able, this is one of those skills where you can just take it and do whatever you want with it. This skill, what is it? This one. Preparation's probably a better choice. Because of the shield capacity, but when it comes to regenerating health, they both do the same as long as you, with this you have to continuously hurt somebody, but it still regenerates pretty well. So Able, you pop that wherever, it doesn't really matter. I don't know, I just thought it would be good. It's okay. It saves me a little bit, but, not really. I figured it'd work like a Moxie weapon. It did not. Alright, Scorched Earth, 1 out of 1. You get your turret freaking shoots rockets. Because the bullets are not going to do anything, so might as well have the rockets do something. It's 1 out of 1. Great skill. Actually makes it so your turret can hurt things. Onslaught, 10 out of 5. It's a kill skill that boosts your gun damage and movement speed greatly. Very greatly. It is great. You're moving so swiftly through the battlefield. It's awesome. Reminds me of my Zero. And with all the damage you're doing, it's great. It really is great. Grenade or Grenadier. It adds plus 5 grenades to your ammo. So normally, with max upgrades, I'd have about 10. I have 15 max there. I have 7 now because I use some because I like throwing grenades. Especially meteor showers. They're great. Crisis management. You gain bonus gun damage and melee damage while your shields are depleted. This will also count while you're in fight for your life. Make it easier for you to get that second wind. I mean, with my Sham and with Willing over here, kind of like, counteracts this, but it's mainly for when I'm down, basically. And I do go down a few times in this video, just because I hate Axton and I don't like using him. Double up. Adds a second gun to your saber turret. So, 100% more turret guns. That's cool. Turret. Hunter is going to kill me. Anyway. It's 1 out of 1. Why not? You can put the point there. It won't hurt you. And, basically, useless skills would be this and this. Those are really the useless ones. You could pop them wherever. Like, you can put them over here, put, like, 2 in there. Do whatever you want. I just don't like going down survival. There's not really anything in here that's really worth it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That is the spec. I run all explosive weapons and a Slaga for slagging. You can put like a Grog or a Ruby there too as well. Get yourself, it still slags and it'll help heal. But yeah, the Ogre works really well. The fire rate you get with it's crazy. The Herald it's already a great gun, and I just give it an insane fire rate with this build. It's awesome. Carnage, Carnage or Sword Explosion are good. Both are liable to get you killed. I think the Sword Explosion is a little better, though, to be honest, than the Carnage. I think this still stands above the Flakka and the Carnage. But I use this in the video because it shoots motherfucking rockets! Like in Borderlands 1. And I already talked about the Slagger. The Sham, because why not? You don't really need the antagonist, because I really only use it for slagging, and the turn's going to slag for me, so no real point. The Sham is great. Low capacity, but whatever, it's a great shield. And here's the Legendary Ranger class mod. Look at all those boosts. And I'm sorry if you heard that kid. I'm trying to get out YouTube videos for you guys, but these kids make it nearly impossible. But I won't continue to talk about him. Let's talk about this. You get, oh man, I can't move my mouse over there, no. As you can see, it boosts basically all of his damage skills. Works out very well. And the shield stuff's pretty good too. It's an all-around a great class mod. I really recommend trying to get it if you can. Yeah, I think I have 2 here. Yeah, I have 2. Nice. Anybody want one? No. Well, maybe. We'll see. Meteor Shower just goes more explosions, and it's great because it's explosions. Probably, you know, the best Tor grenade in the game, in my opinion. Definitely better than the Rolling Thunder bonus package, and those are the only other Tor grenades. So yeah, best in the game. Here's an explosive damage relic. This is not maxed at. I'm missing like 1%, but oh well. It helps. I'm using all explosive stuff, and it's, you know, it's great. It helps. Definitely helps. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, there are others that I used to have like a ton of more guns, but I sold them all. These are really the only things I use. This is what I rock on. I don't really use these. Even, you know, I know they would work fine, but you know, he has a lot of explosive boosts, so might as well use them to best ability. Plus, it's Torg. Buy Torg. Torg. Explosions. That wasn't even close, but whatever. Yep, that's pretty much it, guys. So that's the build. Hope you enjoy it. This will be my only commando build. Only. And this is my first commando build as well. What do you know? Commando. Giving love to you commando fans. Anyway, that's pretty much it, and I will see you guys later. Enjoy the gameplay.
Suffocate every